Hello there and welcome back to what is actually episode 5 of Let's Play Moonlighter with me, Scruffy Joe. Now I am here outside the Golem dungeon. I'm gonna be doing a run from top to bottom with a brief exit and dump all of the stuff I'm carrying midway through. That's the plan. It might all go horribly wrong and we might end up dead, but that's adventuring for you. I mean, there's no point getting up in the morning and going to a dungeon if you don't accept the fact that you might not make it back in one piece. Just before I crack on, just so that we know what we've got, it is the 17th of January. I have fully got the first set of steel stuff. It's all got pluses next to it, which means it's all enchanted. I have got the Warrior's Spear, oopsie days, which is much better than the normal training spear that we used to have. And I have got the Catapult Bow, which is the second type of bow as well. So we're pretty well equipped and we should be fine. And we don't need to read this because we've already read it many times before. So the plan is to fly through the first... Oops, didn't realise I had a bow out. Ooh. The plan is to, using this massive, very sharp spear, which is much better than the old one we used to have, we're going to fly through the first levels. We're going to kill everything. We're not going to take very much damage. We're going to rob the hell out of the whole sort of situation. Take it back to our shop, dump it, and then come back and sell it all. It won't take very long, it shouldn't take very long, as long as I'm not rubbish. Which, I mean, to be fair, that was a good jump. To be fair, I'm often rubbish, so this might all go horribly wrong. Another one of these things, I hate these things. Just land so I can kill you. Haha! So that didn't go too badly. Took 29 points to yeah, 29 points of damage. So that's okay. We can live with that. Let's get out of here. And ninja roll through the place where there's a thing to read. I like the fact that there's a camping chair. Don't know if you go camping at all. I can't stand camping myself. I like the holiday aspect of it. I don't like the fact that I can't sleep. I'm too long for an airbed. It's just a little random fact about me. I am too long for an airbed. My legs stick over the end. Whoops. Ow! Ow! What a terror. Okay, so I just learned something. If you press yourself up against that tree, you can shoot through it. But if you're a bit further away, you can't. Choppers are here. We'll continue just to bat them away with my spear. So yeah, not a great deal to report. Level 1 is, you know the drill by now. It's just get through it, kill everything, head down when you find the boss, kill the boss. He only really takes about 7 or 8 hits now with this sort of massive warrior's spear that I have. Look, a level 2 chopper, and not even he can get close. No chance, mate. Going to be throwing quite a lot of stuff away because, whoops, rather ineptly, but I will be throwing quite a lot of stuff away because it's junk at this level now. Even this, just because there's only one of them, is probably going to be thrown away. But let's not worry for the minute. Just take that because it's worth 300 quid. And that is worth, what, 180? Keep everything stocked up. Ah, relaxing. Mind that baby jelly thing. It's a quick question of what's the least useful and worth the least amount. Probably that. I mean, I'm going to have to do this all over again in a minute. Oops. Oh, that needs to go on the bottom somewhere. Can go down there. Can go down there. Okay. See, the boss now in the first level is pretty tame. So that's level 1 done. Now we're on to level 2. The next thing we will do now is just have a quick double check of this situation. Yeah, it's pretty crap. But we will carry on fighting stuff and picking up what we can. Whoops, how did that happen? Right, that's junk. That's worth not very much. I mean, 5 of them are worth 32. It's not really. There's 1 on its own, so we get rid of that because it's, I mean, it's worth good money, but it's only 1 on its own. That's just vendor trash. I mean, once again, it's worth good money, but it's vendor trash. I can go up there. That'll do. I'm not even going to pick those up. So yeah, quickly clear level 2. That's the most stupid level design I've ever seen. I know it's kind of random, but that ball was literally trapped in there, and all it could possibly do was knock itself unconscious. And that was it. Now there's a couple of different schools of thought here. I could have gone for the end, but what I have actually done is decided to try and just clear a few more things first and then go back for the end. This thing's annoying. Stop shooting me. Yeah. Now that is a removed curse from item in direction. So those are both already in piles of 5, so that's actually no use to me at all. What's that? That is destroy something on the way home. So let's put that there, and then let's just quickly put that there. So that's just made that safe. No problems. These are worth about 80 or 90 gold, so I'm just going to dump them because these are worth about 300. And we don't know what these are worth. These are completely random. But those aren't worth that much, so it's worth about 95 each or something. Get rid of them. Get rid, make more space. Now, quite a lot of that stuff is actually rubbish as well. However, okay, so I can get rid of 2 curses. So I'll tell you what, if I just put that there, and then put this there, then I can join those up like that. Pick that back up. And I'll tell you what we can also do, and that is just if we just shuffle that with that, and then we can make that reveal itself, and that worked beautifully because we can then combine it. And that can go back in the corner, and we will... Tell you what we'll do, we'll throw away these 3 swords. But we'll keep the 3 swords that we can put anywhere. And that's how improvements are made. See, once again, you can kill these things by shooting arrows at them through walls. That thing wants me to pick it up. It's worth 100. But we've already got 2 lots of 10 on it, so it's going to have to stay there, I'm afraid. Will you stop floating above me? Thank you. That's a shame because that's worth 400 gold just lying there on the floor. This guy's shooting spells at me. He's one of the ones you have to kill from behind. There we go. There's so much stuff. Right, hang on. Ah. Couldn't work out why it wouldn't let me open my backpack. It was because there was still a thing alive. Now I know that's worth money, and I know that these are worth money, but we're going to save them for another day. What's that? Training spear. It's probably worth something. Anyway, we'll keep it for the time being. So that's worth 1,000, that's worth 1,000. What are they worth? What are they worth? Oh, we don't know, but it's probably nothing. Yeah, we'll definitely have those again. Those 3 extra doodahs. They can all stay exactly where they are. We don't need to worry about those things. We just need to now get out of the level, I think. Yep. Okay, so now here's a little crafty bit of cheating. Is it cheating? Nice. I hate these things. I haven't yet worked out how you kill those things effectively without taking some damage. I will figure out at some point. Just not yet. Yeah, crafty little top tip, which I will give you in a moment when we kill the boss. I think I've picked up some absolute crap there. Well, that's worth quite a lot. And we can dump it there. What's that? Oh, I'll tell you what we can do. We can be a little bit crafty, and we can put that there, and it will turn into a normal one, which we can then combine into a nice pile, which gives us room to pick up this. Haha! Awesome. Right, should be a boss fight through here. Yep. Now this one disappears and then reappears and hits you. And he's hit me twice successfully. Ah. Ouch. Gotcha. Okay, so the crafty thing I was going to say is I do need to find a way of picking these 2 things up, I think. But the crafty thing I was going to mention is that here, portal door costs 1,500, If we go through that door into the next level, the portal door costs 2,000. So it's actually better to put the portal door down here. And then that. And then that way it's just cheaper. And you can come back and you can go straight through the next door, just as if you'd finished the boss without any worries. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. You need those things for enchanting, but we're not going to do that. We're going to exit using the magic door. We're going to dump all of our stuff back to town. That's good tea. So yeah, you get all your health back when you come back to town, that's one thing. And point two is that we can just quickly run in here and go stuff gone. In case you just think some of that disappeared, it didn't. This has now got to... I've upgraded the shop a bit. Right, so just double check, we have 5 potions. We're not carrying anything we don't need to be carrying. Seems to be a small bird on my teleporty door, which we were going to leave that alone. Okay, so this is it. Level 2. Level 3. It can get a bit tricky in level 3 because everything is... well, you'll see. The reason it can get tricky is because everything is much stronger. And you can't always kill it with one sort of doof doof doof. And also be careful of the golden chests. Hello. Let's just pick all these things up. Right, so that is, we don't know what it is until we've figured it out. That will immediately send artifact in that direction to the shop. That will that'll destroy an artifact in that direction when we go back. That removes a curse, and that is also another thing which will destroy stuff. So what we actually would like to do then is send the book home. Oh no. What did I do? I've just done something really stupid. Hey ho. Yeah, that was really dumb. I think what I did was I put it down somewhere where the thing that was here made it lose its power, and that for some reason took precedence. I'm going to have to go and rewatch the video and figure out where I'm wrong. But essentially I've just done something really daft. But never mind. In the grand scheme of things, it's not going to amount to a hill of beans. Didn't even see that guy down there. Let's just have a quick check. Nope, everything's fine. Okay, we're not ready to go through that just quite yet. Thank you very much. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but those pools are always near the end game boss. Ay, ay, ay. And I think because I did the first section in the night time and then I went home, I think it's moved me into daytime, which is why we're kind of getting rubbish loot. Because that's rubbish loot. Generally speaking, the loot you get in the third level is obscenely expensive, which of course is exactly what you want. Okay, everything fine? Nothing weird to worry about? No? Good. Ninja! Ninja, ninja! I've taken an unhealthy amount of damage, which is a bit annoying. Oh! See, that is a sinking chest. You have to basically kill all of the monsters before it completely vanishes. Yes! Sweet! This symbol means that they will break if you are hit too many times. It's a bit of a shame that we've got a couple of those. And we also have a destroys thing when it goes home, and we have a send things home. So I'm going to send those books home. Like, just going to rearrange that for a second. Why? Really need some better loot. We haven't done very well for loot at all, but that may well change. I mean, we are going to fight a boss in a minute. And he will drop. That explodes. I remembered. Tiny little thing explodes. Okay, this transforms whatever it's pointing at into the same thing as it. This is all getting a bit complicated. Right, let me just think for a second. Firstly, that's junk, and that is junk. And that 9 things is about to become... No? Artifact in direction shown becomes this artifact upon returning to town. That will be awesome. This removes a curse, so let's just get that there. And let's remove the curse. Like so, and then we can put that in there. And we can put that in there. These are breakable and expensive, so we're going to send them home. And we'll press the rearrange button and then just move everything to a safe place. If there is such a thing. Oh yeah, and then that one needs to be pointing at something which has a high number of multiples. Cool. Oh, crikey. So with these balls, it's important you basically, if they're out somewhere in the middle, you just got to go and stand on a wall, and you've got to try and let them hit your wall. This is going to be awkward. Thankfully, he made it easy by not moving. Cool. Need some health. In that instance, I didn't really have wall to aim at, but I managed to get him to hit a pillar instead. So, you know, it's all good. There's some exceptionally bad play there. Well, we survived. just thrown away those 10 things I was going to transform into something else. Right. Stupid boy. Right, well you need to heal and then we need to take on the boss, and that's not ideal. Where is the boss? Okay, he's back over here. Yeah, I may have fluffed this. See how much health we get back. That's not enough. Ah, get off me! Oh, ridiculous. Yeah, this has not gone the way I wanted it to go at all. Let's just do this. It should allow me to do that, which should also allow me to do that. And then let's do that, which should allow me to do that. There's quite a lot of monkey business involved. So those are going to turn into expensive things. That's flashing for no good reason. Cool. See, I'm kind of... Ah! That was scary. I'm kind of of the opinion that I've done it badly. My health is too low. Oh, shoot. And we've also now clearly taken too long. Because the monster's here. So yeah, I'm afraid. Important lesson about this game is to know when you've been beaten. Before, preferably, you get killed. I mean, that's alright. We've made a lot of money. That's the plus. The negative is that we didn't quite make it to the end boss, and I did say we were going to do that, but we haven't. What can you do? If I'd have carried on, I was dead for sure. I was going to be as dead as toast. Unfortunately, that door's now going to vanish. There it goes. So, all in all, that is slightly frustrating. But what I will do instead is I will take all of these things that we've just gathered. I will dump them in a chest, like so. I will sell them all, and we will probably get, we're on 35 grand, so it'll probably be more like about 60 grand by the time I've sold all those books and things, because as you can see they're worth quite an amount of money. And I'll just have to go through and do another run and record that one, and then if I fail on that one, maybe I'll just lie about it and won't show you. Who can tell? Anyway, we've gone on 29 minutes, so I am not going to do the shop bit of this episode. I don't think you need to see that again at this particular stage in the game. So I hope you've enjoyed this one, although it was unsuccessful, and I hope you will join me again next week for what I'm sure will be a much, much better run through the Golem dungeon, and will eventually lead to a Golem King defeat, which would be awesome. See you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.